Hello everybody, Interitere back again with another video. And yeah guys, today's video will be about to talk about little about the Tsitsipas loss against Jannik Sinner. These Tsitsipas losers, guys, are just coming week after week nowadays. He lost pretty early in New York against Borna Coric in the third round after wasting 6 match points, and now he lost against Jannik Sinner, a very talented, great player from Italy. So what do I believe about this? Am I surprised that Tsitsipas is losing pretty frequently nowadays? He's not showing any great results, guys. He's the world number 6, guys, so he should play more solid, more consistent tennis. But he's not doing that, guys. He's not showing. Tsitsipas is a player that we have hyped in a couple of years now. I am one of those guilty one. So I've been hyping him, especially after he won the ATP Tour Finals in London last year, where he defeated Federer and the team on his way to that title. Now, guys, I saw this match between Tsitsipas and Sinner, and usually I don't see early matches because I'm usually very busy. But I have not started my work yet. I'm still in vacation because I had vacation. I start working on Monday, and I thought with myself, look, I will watch this match between Tsitsipas and Sinner because Sinner is a very talented player, and I knew that he could upset Tsitsipas. So I was very curious to see that match, and I saw it. Man, Tsitsipas, he was not impressing. Man, he was spreading balls all over the court with his backhand and his forehand. His serve is not good. As usually, Tsitsipas' serve is good, but on clay, his serve is worthless. Because we all know that clay is very slow surface, and he needs that serve to give him points, and the serve doesn't help him on these slow surfaces, guys. So everything in his game is really downhill at the moment, especially on clay, because he needs fast surfaces, because his forehand gets more rewarded on fast surfaces. His serve gets more rewarded on fast surfaces, and in this match against Sinner, you could see that Tsitsipas, he could barely hit through Sinner, and Sinner is not the greatest defender in the world. Sinner, all respect to Sinner, he's really good, Sinner, guys. He is good, but we should not hype him too much either, because we have been hyping players too many times nowadays, and they are not delivering. And one of the other types, guys, that we have hyped, well, I'm the guilty one there as well, is Felix Aliassime, who also lost in the first round against Filip Krajinovic, which is not a shame to lose a player like Filip Krajinovic, but Felix Aliassime is the more talented player than Filip Krajinovic. Filip Krajinovic, I believe, is 29 years old or something, if I'm not mistaken. So 29 or 28 or 27, something like that. He is Filip Krajinovic. So he's not the youngest player on the tour. So, and he has never won anything in his life, Filip Krajinovic, but he just took away Felix in straight sets. Like, guys, these up and coming stars, like we are waiting for them to deliver, Felix Aliassime, Stefanos Tsitsipas, to mention one of those, they are not delivering, guys. They are not delivering. We should really take down our expectations. I'm not having any expectation on these young guns anymore. I swear to you guys, I'm not having. The reason I'm doing this video is just to show you and to say to you and to deliver to you that I am not surprised anymore when these upcoming stars are losing, like Tsitsipas, like Felix Aliassime, and even though the old legend like Stan Wawrinka, because I don't know if you can call him a legend, but he's a 3-time Grand Slam champion, so to win 3 Grand Slams, it is really, really good. It is hard to win one. Just ask a bunch of players on the ATP Tour. And he lost also the first round against a player from Italy, a qualifier. I'm not surprised he lost. Stan is done, guys. Stan is done. Don't count with Stan. Don't count with Stan. He has had his golden years. He has had his golden days. He has had his peak years. Those are behind him, guys. Stan will not win any big... Stan will not win any big things anymore. He will not do it, guys. I swear to you, he will not do it. For God's sake, Stan has only one Master 1000 title in Monte Carlo. Stan is a big match player. He has won 3 Grand Slam titles, so that is a big credit to him for that. But he will not deliver in big majors anymore. He will not, guys. I can guarantee you that. And Tsitsipas, of course, he has time. He's not old like Stan. I believe Stan is 35 years old nowadays, if I'm not mistaken. So Tsitsipas is 22 years old, I believe, yeah. So he has time on his side, but he has really some things to work. He needs to work on his backhand. His backhand is not penetrating the court at all. He needs to work on his second serve. His second serve is not good, to be quite honest. His first serve is good, but his second serve is not as bad as Zverev's, but it is still not good. His forehand is good, but not in slow surfaces. Not really, because he doesn't get any free points with his forehand on slow surfaces, because his forehand is not powerful enough to hit through the court, a la Thiem, a la Nadal, a la Federer, even a la Djokovic. Not that Djokovic's forehand is as hard as Thiem's, Federer's and Nadal's, but it is harder than Tsitsipas, in my opinion. And definitely more consistent, for sure. So Tsitsipas losing against Jannik, and the way he lost the first set 6-1, man. He was buying hot dogs somewhere. He was not on the court, for God's sakes. What is the wrong with these guys? For God's sakes, you're the world number 6 facing the world number 61. I believe that Jannik Sinner is world number 61, something like that. For God's sakes, make an effort and play tennis. Win some games at least. Not losing 6-1 and getting a breadstick. Jannik Sinner, he gave him a breadstick, for God's sakes, and said to him, go eat it on breakfast. Take the plane and go to Greek and eat it on breakfast, this breadstick. In the second set, he played better. He took the match to a tiebreak. He won the tiebreak 9-7, saved 2 match points in that tiebreak. But then in the third, he went by. He was hungry for hot dogs again. He ate one hot dog in the first set. Then he was hungry for a new hot dog in the third set. Well, he lost the third set 6-2. So I'm not getting this with these upcoming hype golden boys like Tsitsipas, like Felix Aliassime. It is one thing to lose like a man, lose with dignity. Well, they are not losing with dignity. Same thing with Felix. Man, he lost 6 straight sets and easy. He lost easy against Filip Krajinovic. The same thing with Tsitsipas. Yeah, he won 1 set against Jannik Sinner, but the other 2 sets that he lost, how did he lose them? 6-1 the first set, 6-2 the third set. So no, the expectation, they will go down for these players. I'm not saying that they will not win slams, because they have time. Probably they will win slams, Tsitsipas and Felix, 5 years from now, but not in 3, 4, 5 years. As long as Djokovic and Nadal is playing tennis, Thiem as well, who won his first Grand Slam title, they will not win slams. They will not win slams. And guys, a player like Shapo, we should hype him more than Tsitsipas and Felix, because Shapo, he started to deliver, guys. He started to deliver. He played the quarterfinal in US Open, and he almost defeated... who did he lost in the US Open? Shapo. He almost defeated, yeah, it was against PCB. He almost defeated him. He almost defeated PCB in the quarterfinals. Shapo. So, and Shapo is young. He has great forehand, great first serve. Yeah, he's inconsistent too. He's inconsistent too, like Zverev, like Tsitsipas, like Felix, but he started to deliver. He started to be more consistent than Felix and Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas, he is not delivering. He is not playing consistent. The same is with Felix. Players like Shapo, even Zverev. He played his first ever Grand Slam final. He almost won it. Poor guy. He had a bunch of opportunities. Was to break up. Was two love up with a break, and was serving for the title. Was a break up in the fifth set tie break, but he just couldn't. His serve let him down in the end. He needs to fix his second serve, because if he doesn't fix his second serve, it is just these big tournaments like Grand Slam. It is way too big of a tournament to win those with a horrible second serve like Zverev had. So, but it is not impossible for Zverev to fix his second serve. He's young. He's 22, 23 years old, so he can absolutely fix it. So, but I just want to say that players like Tsitsipas, Felix, we should not have any big expectations on them anymore, and we should not be surprised when they lose early. Grand Slams they can forgive for at least 2-3 years ahead. They can just forget that, in my opinion. They are not even close. Tsitsipas has played one Grand Slam semi-final, but Rafa, for God's sakes, raped him in that match. He raped him in 2019 Australian Open semi-final. He gave him a tennis lesson and said to him, you need to practice more. Do you know what Tsitsipas said after the match? Do you know what he said? He said, how in earth has Roger Federer defeated this guy so many times with one single-handed backhand? Yeah, that's what Rafa does with one single-handed backhand. He destroys them. If you don't have a great single-handed backhand, you don't have any chance against Rafa Nadal. Because Rafa Nadal loves to penetrate, to attack that one single-handed backhand. And if the surface is clay, you just can imagine how hard it is to defeat Rafa Nadal. So it is not any coincidence whatsoever why nobody till this day, in 15 years' time, has never defeated Rafa Nadal in a 5-set match on clay with a one single-handed backhand. That's why I am not super hyped and super crazy that Dominic Thiem will defeat Rafa Nadal in French Open with that one single-handed backhand. At least not this year. Maybe when Rafa gets 36, 37, or 38 years old. But at this current moment, I just can't see Dominic Thiem taking Rafa Nadal in French Open over 5 sets with a one single-handed backhand. That is what I feel. Talking about Nadal will play soon. I believe he will play about 1 hour or so. And there, guys, you're gonna see a machine, a beast. What he does with lower ranked players. Now that PCB is very low, he's top 20 in the world at the moment, I believe, PCB, and he's a US Open semifinal just recently. He played the US Open semifinal just last week, like we know. But look what Rafa Nadal will do. Rafa Nadal doesn't care. He doesn't show any mercy. He will take him out in straight sets. This is not a question about if PCB will take sets. This is a question about how many games PCB will take, not sets. I swear to you guys, just mark my words. PCB will not take one single set against Rafa Nadal, because Rafa Nadal is no Santa Claus. Rafa Nadal doesn't show any mercy. He means business when he plays tennis, especially on clay. He's not any Tsitsipas, he's not any Felix Tsitsipas, he's not any Stan Wawrinka, he is Rafael Nadal. It is not any coincidence whatsoever why he has won 93 matches in French Open and lost only 2. It is not any coincidence whatsoever why people call him the greatest clay court player of all time. Why? Because he delivers. He is the consistency machine, guys. And when I say consistency machine, I mean in points, not in matches, not in years. Because we have had players like Federer and Djokovic, maybe who have been more consistent than Nadal in some tournaments and in some years. But when it comes to play a tennis match from the first to the last point, nobody is better than Rafa Nadal. He plays every single point like it is a match point. And he doesn't care if it's the first round or is it last round final. He plays the same way. He is a machine up in the head. He wants to win every single point. That's why lower ranked players takes more games against Federer and against Djokovic than what they have ever done against Nadal. Because Nadal shows no mercy whatsoever. He means business. So PCB, poor guy, he will feel that business machine in tonight's match when he will face Rafa Nadal. And you're going to see that, guys. You're going to see what Rafa Nadal will do to PCB in tonight's match. It is not about sets, it is about how many games PCB will take. If I give a prediction, I will say 4 or 5 games. That's what I give PCB, not more. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye bye.